as we hit these shots right here, I want you to walk me through what we're doing and why we're doing it.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so to start out, what's different now is that I'm going to be facing right at the ball, whereas before I was facing like this. Problem with that though is that I already had my hips open, and so I tended to kind of go more towards the right, because as I would come down, I was already open, but yet I was opening even more as I turned my hips. So I'm straight on now. Also, something I was doing before was I would come back like this, and I would almost come down too fast. It was a timing issue where I'd come down as I'm rotating, so that I would then end up hitting the ground before the ball itself. So what I'm really trying to do here is to go back and not move my lower body quite yet until I'm back here, and then as I come down, then that's where then I begin to rotate, so that my club then releases straight at my target as I finish through.
Okay, so now you've explained it, so you can remember it yourself. I want you to hit one or two.
Okay.
And I want you to associate, that's all right, you just gotta go a little bit farther back. I want you to associate some type of feeling for you. What does this feel like when you do it correctly for you? Okay, I want you to hit this one and think about that as you're hitting it. What does this feel like? That was a good shot. Get up. Let's go a little bit farther back on this one and just make that stop at the top. We don't need to go quite as far through. Good. There you go. That was the one that we were working on.
Wow!
Okay, so what did that one feel like?
Felt natural. It didn't feel like I was fighting myself.
Good.
Just very much at ease, just kind of a nice, easy swing. It wasn't so much pulling the club down.
So we were talking about where you hit when you're hitting the ball and you hit the grass kind of after the ball.
Yeah.
That's going to take some swing speed off a little bit.
Yeah.
So as a result of that, you're going to have to go slightly farther back and then hit it. You're so used to hitting the ball behind it that the only way to get the ball in the air at all was to release a little bit farther.
Yeah.
So we're going to go a little bit farther back, and then as you release, when you hit the ball in the ground, it's going to force your club to kind of stop because we're not swinging it as quick. Okay. I want you to keep on working on that.
Okay.
Your improvement that we watched here today was amazing. But the biggest thing again is focusing on that centerness of contact. So taking that foot spray when we're not hitting, when it doesn't feel like we're hitting it right, and seeing if we're right in the center. And if we're not, we're going to keep on tweaking things and working on it until it's right in that center of the club.
Yeah.
Again, the way that we do that for you is our hips are straight instead of flared out, because you're going to move your hips naturally on your downswing. Go halfway back, stop for just a second, because your upper body's still moving back, but your wrists and your arms are trying to pull down at the same time.
Yeah.
What that does is that creates a little loop and a little hitch, and then you hit the ground behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Thanks, Nate.
Yeah, of course. Thanks.